Oh, good. All my singing didn't go through. Yay. I just sang y'all like a 4-minute song about meridians and how noon works and time. And nobody heard it. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you, OnionBot, for telling me my microphone was off. Yeah, Alex says no music. Yeah, there was no music because I was singing you guys something I was improvising on the fly. I was writing a song about meridians for y'all. Like the difference between anti-meridian and post-meridian. I'm not gonna re-sing it because I improvised it. The words aren't written down. I didn't rehearse it. I give up. I'm defeated. You're lucky I don't just end the stream now in shame. Like I'm very disappointed. That was it's fine. Okay. So this this part of the machine here has got some smudges where where this gray dust cloud is. It's a big gray dust cloud or brown dust cloud. So that's going to be its own whole thing here. But okay, if we look down, so we've got this spiral, and there's kind of a lot of parts to this. Yeah, I'm not going to be merided down on it. Okay, so, okay. So we need to put in a big spiral here. Okay, if we look at the reference blocks we have, so the center of this is going to be how far away from the edge of that? That is 14 blocks. That's too far for scaffolds, I think. So, okay. Well, is it? I think we need to set up a proper scaffold for this if we're gonna kind of yeah, let's grab some scaffolding. Because I think what I want to do is build the core of the galaxy with the pearlescent frog lights and some quartz, and then work outward on it. If I try to build it from the bottom up, I'm gonna get frustrated that this tail isn't gonna look right. So this tail we're gonna have problems with because we don't have enough blocks in that range of the palette to really do that bit well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick out the blocks for the heart of this thing, scaffold them in, and then work around the damage as best as we can. We are doing galaxy building backbox art, backbox pixel art. So, Beef, join the game. Let's go ahead and greet Beef. Morning, Beef. Not Bead. Oh, does XB actually need deep slate? I think I gave my deep slate to that other guy. Not the British one, but the other one. Dang it. Dang old Tango Tick. Welcome, Mini Cheese Mouse. Okay. Oh yeah, one of the... Yeah, we're just having all sorts of technical issues today. Let me make sure Discord's actually showing me the chat. Okay. It's just nobody's saying anything. That's fine. It's fine if nobody's... Nope, people are saying stuff. It just... Nope, nobody's saying stuff. Oh my gosh, I can't tell. Computers. Okay, this is a Friday morning stream. I haven't had my coffee yet. I've got it next to me. Okay. Okay, so we are trying to get to... So, the bottom of this pearlescent bit, like the part with the brightest lights and stuff, is going to be in there. Okay, so I think we kind of want to have that level. Actually, let's maybe make that level with this bit here. So that's, we need to go, that's 12 blocks, okay. So if we're going level with, okay, I need to zoom in on the camera here so I can, on the camera account, so I can see what I'm doing. Where I'm level with things and where I'm not. Okay, so now I'm level with that one. Okay, that makes sense. So we're going to move that down there to correspond with the ruler. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we need to go add 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so we're going to be extending this up, it looks like. Welcome, Garden is Strong. Glad you could join us. Actually, you know what? As I'm thinking through, my brain is slowly waking up, and I'm like mentally inventorying the mistakes I've made. The last, yeah, okay. Actually, extra coverage would be good. Queen Lady, you have right of first refusal on both shifts. Saturday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central. Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central. If you don't want them, okay, sorry, I was like, yesterday Tommy was like, do we need a stream moderator for Saturday and Sunday for the HermitCraft stream day? And I was like, no. It'll be the same as any other day. It's just me playing Minecraft. I can totally moderate that. But then I remembered that on the HermitCraft stream days, people get really annoyed if you don't turn off followers only chat. Because they're like, the whole point is to discover new hermits. I want to talk to people even if I'm not following you. So that means I need a moderator here. So, okay. But yeah, Garden Strong. It says, it's a rare time I can catch a live stream due to these time zones. Well, the thing is, this is the Friday morning stream is kind of a, kind of in some ways the weakest link stream of the week. This is me waking up and trying not to go back to sleep. This is me being here working at 8:30 in the morning in solidarity with all of y'all who are out there working at 8:30 in the morning. This is my like, okay, I'm gonna try and get some stuff done that I can stream, but I to some degree, yeah, this is for the Europeans. Woo! Mini Cheese Mouse says, yeah, this is me. I've just woken up and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I need to send so and so a message. So if you got, so some of this is just me working through my inbox. Like, oh yeah, I need to send a message to Queen Dark Lady. I need to talk to so and so. But if I wasn't sitting here and playing Minecraft, by this point in the week, if I wasn't forcing myself to be streaming, I would probably have just gone back to bed, which admittedly maybe I need that rest, but It's better for me to get stuff done first thing in the morning and then go take a nap if I can. Okay, so let's see. If we come over to this one, so this one is, yeah, this is the one we just extended. So this is 11, and then we have 12, and then... Where's the camera? Oh, it's on. Okay, cool. Just as a quick reminder, this is a viewer-supported stream. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/showhills and YouTube Super Chat. Muscle Bob says, you know some of us are here for that, right? I do know that. I'm just warning Gardenus. I'm like, if the Friday morning stream is the only one you catch every week, you're going to have a very different experience than the people who watch all of them. Or who watch the other ones. This is... The different streams throughout the week kind of have different flavors to them. It's all me playing Minecraft, but... Oh, boy. Thursday morning is energy and guitars. Because Wednesday night I get to go to bed early. Okay. So, I do have coffee, NJ. I'm still drinking it. I actually made some of those coffee ice cubes last night for when I want to make iced coffee, but it wasn't cold enough to need them today. Sorry, not cold enough. It wasn't warm enough. It's only going to be in the 50s today. Whereas yesterday it hit 85 at the Nashville airport. Where's my tissue box? Oh, good. It's on the floor. Everything gets moved around here on Thursdays for the guitar streams, and then stuff ends up in weird places. Okay. Yay, we're doing it. Yeah. Friday morning stream should just be called setting up stream now. Okay. So let's zoom in on this galaxy some here, okay? So this right here is gonna be like a mushroom block or a light. Yeah. The elytra has plenty. I'm not flying enough for the elytra to matter. We're not going anywhere right now. But okay. So where this ends, we're probably gonna want to have 2 brown terracotta. And then brown mushroom block above. Actually, probably maybe a brown concrete above. Oh, those were brown concrete. I meant to make those brown terracotta. Oops. Waking up is a lot of fun. Okay. So then we're gonna kind of have these. No, dang it. Okay. Wow. My brain is not processing things yet. It's okay. We'll get there. Okay. So, light gray terracotta is going to go down there. Then another one of these, maybe. Okay. How are we for daylight? Not great. I also need to get a bunch of torches to put on these shelves here. That's going to be a problem otherwise. So, let's go ahead and take a quick nap here. Lay your heads down and dream. Okay, and then just looking at the blocks we have in our palette right now, we're going to need to swap a lot of these out. Oh, dang it, I forgot I have all this glass here. Gotta go around the glass. Okay, so let's see. So we've got brown concrete, brown terracotta. We're gonna need all those. We've got the pearlescent frog lights. We don't need the... Oh, it's Wyvern's Flight's birthday! Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Feliz cumpleaños a Wyvern's Flight. Feliz cumpleaños a ti. Y muchos más. Yeah, fun fact, somebody with the same name was just in here yesterday saying it was going to be their birthday tomorrow. What a coinkydink! Ow, my head, I hit a mushroom. So, let's go ahead and just roll in here. Before mobs start spawning. Okay. Oh, and it's Mini Cheese Mouse's birthday, too. Feliz cumpleaños a su hijo. Feliz cumpleaños a su hijo. Feliz cumpleaños a su hijo. Feliz cumpleaños. This is a lot harder with extra syllables. Too many syllables. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so we got some blocks of quartz here. We got some mushroom stems are actually going to come in handy. We might need to go grow more mushroom stems to make this next bit work. Because we've got white concrete, snow blocks. Okay, so for right now, we're going to put the orange stuff away. White concrete, bone blocks, mushroom stems, snow blocks we'll replace the scaffolding with. I don't think we want to use the iron if we can avoid it because of the texture. Yeah, Suiho means your child. I wasn't... Because if I was singing to you, Mini Cheese Mouse, I would be saying Feliz cumpleaños a ti, which means to you. Okay, I'm at the point where I can take a big old swig of coffee. Yay! Okay. So... let's go ahead and get this camera adjusted here. I kind of like having this zoomed out enough that I can see for reference where other things are. But it's kind of annoying not being able to see directly what I'm working on either. Okay, well, regardless. When I'm eyeballing this here, directly... So we have kind of 3 or 4 shades of white in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have a few shades of white that we can work with. I think the way to do this is going to be to use the pearlescent frog lights kind of around the edges some. And then have the pure white in the middle, which will be heavily illuminated by the pearlescent frog lights. I'm still kind of brainstorming that. Andre Peredo says, in Spain we sing cumpleaños feliz instead of feliz cumpleaños a ti. Too many syllables. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't learn continental Spanish. Sorry. Okay. But yeah, so there's these lightly tinted purple bits around the core. That's like white and pinkish. So I feel like if I use the snow blocks in the center and these in the outer bit, that's gonna look good. I feel like there was some light purple terracotta. Maybe there's not, though. Maybe I'm just... Let me pull up Minecraft Wiki Terracotta. Minecraft Wiki Terracotta. Is there not a list of colors? Really? No, I guess there isn't really a... Light blue terracotta is still kind of... Maybe concrete? See what's in the concretes, if there's any... I think those are just pretty vivid, though. Yeah, there's no, like, light purple concrete. What do you call those Minecraft block palette maps? If I wanted to Google one of those. Like, Minecraft block palette. Quartz, yeah, we got some quartz right here. It's kind of yellower. What do you call that thing where it's like a bunch of, it's a picture with all the different blocks? Baddest Sandwich made this in our Minecraft a while ago. Every survival block. Here we go. Yeah, okay, this confirms my suspicion. There's not really a lot over here. Bum bum. Ask Gem. She's a queen at making pellets. So I don't want to bother Gem. Like, yeah. No, I found there's a picture on Reddit of like every block in Minecraft, so you can compare the color values. And no, this has the same gaps I was expecting. Okay, so I'm just making sure as a sanity check that I'm not missing anything obvious in here. And I am not. Okay. Okay, so amethyst is purpley. Da da da. Okay, so let's maybe do some zoom in. Gonna Minecraft zoom in. Okay, so these two are maybe more bone blocky down here, or maybe mushroom stemmy. Yeah, that's good. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do over this way yet, but that's its own thing. Is that darker or lighter than the bone block? Okay, the bone block's definitely a good fit for that one. So we need a brown here. And then a green, and then another brown. Oh no. I'm not doing this, dang it. This is not aligned with the other artwork. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Dang it. I hate that you can't hold shift to, like, poke your head out over these. Or, I mean, you can, but then you gotta let go. Okay. Interestingly, these actually look less light. The color values on those. Do bone blocks give off a small amount of light or something? Yeah, it's more noticeable at night, but the bone block is actually slightly brighter. Okay, I wasn't expecting that to be the case. Yeah, bone blocks are just weird, it seems. Okay. Welcome, Andrej. Morning, ST. Welcome, McMyanmar. Stretch it out for a second. Still waking up. Okay. Okay, so... Oops. So, I don't know what I'm gonna fill in right here, because this is kind of an awkward bit. Like, the lime terracotta is too saturated to be the right one at that point. So maybe we come in with the pink terracotta. And then maybe a mushroom block here. And light gray terracotta. Another mushroom block. Trying to get like a good spiral in here, and this is gonna be the most challenging part of this side. If we can get this galaxy whirlpool done, we'll have solved this galaxy swirl here. We'll have solved this part of the thing. Welcome, personal zombie. Welcome, Ray. Okay. Glad to have you, Lakshmi13. Okay, so we have those two, then those two. Okay, I think I'm going to zoom in on the part of the swirl that I am working on now. Okay. So you can see me in the camera there. Okay, so I think we're at the point now where we need just basically a ton of pearlescent frog lights kind of going around. So we're going to have 4 pearlescent... Wait, no. That's too many. So what do we have there? Another one of these. Okay. Then another one of those. Okay. So we're kind of gonna going to be just bringing this spiral up and over, it looks like, to some degree. So. Okay. Oh, this is going to be something. Okay. So this is where it gets weirder. Okay, so we had those two. We had the 1, 2, 3. And then we're here now. I don't think I want to be here with that, actually. I think I want to be light gray terracotta with that. Okay, and then up here like so. Then we're going to have a white terracotta in there. Okay. That's going to go like that. Hey, we got our first tip of the stream from Mini Cheese Mouse for 10, who says, have a great stream. I got to go eat cake. Well, thank you very much. That's going to get us halfway to our first face camera expansion milestone. Thank you, Mini Cheese Mouse. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Good luck on your light diffusing for the Love and Newt as well. Okay. Okay, so let's see if I'm standing on top of there. No. Okay, so I'm 4 blocks up from this block. So I'm standing on top of that right there. And so... Boy, okay, yeah. Quartz, maybe? Okay. Um. Okay, so of course my inventory is a complete mess. But you know what? This is good. Sometimes it's good to walk away from something like this and come back when you're not sure about it. Okay, so where is my... Honestly, I don't know where my tokens are. Did I leave them down here? Okay. Hopefully it doesn't mean Cubs Arena. You didn't mean Cubs Arena, right? You mean the other one? Nobody yelled at me. Okay.
Hermit,
So-
let me see what I have real fast.
I mean, I could maybe replace B-dubs with, you know, another etho or something.
Do
But
you have
that's-
any
So
other
loud.
rare
Why is
hermits?
that?
I do have. Let me see. So I have. These are the hermits I have just sitting. I mean, there's a rare Joe Hills in there, a couple rare Cleos.
Okay, so
let's see what we got. So Cleo's PvP.
I need to put away.
You automatically
this
want to
real quick.
move to what you have that is the most of your rares, because those are going to be your better ones.
Okay.
Okay, so you have 5 PvP. Let me see what
Do you
I
have?
have.
I've only got 28 tokens left, so I could give you
We
like
only need
8.
4.
Okay, 4.
We really only need 4.
1, 2,
because I have
3,
enough
4.
to cover the next match.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you very much, man.
You're most welcome. I gotta get back to it. Catch y'all later.
Okay, there's that for the last game. Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, I did not
okay,
expect
give
it
me
to be
one
that loud.
second. So you.
It's always something. Yeah, because when we were doing something the other day, everybody's like, Joe, I can't hear Cleo and Gem. Boom, boom. Howdy, Pearl. Buddy, greet Pearl. Kawaii Kitty King says, not only am I a big fan of Joe Hills, but my cat's also a big fan. She tries to catch you. Oh, yeah. I'm down here in slot 9 putting the hot in the hot bar. We are currently, what would you call it? $10 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Let's put our tokens back in our card game box here. Okay, get back to our Galaxy work. Okay. So, okay, this is going to be a whole thing. Okay, so we need to have it look bright, but it needs to have a swirl to it. It needs to have that sense of movement. And if we don't get the values at least close, it's not going to have that. Howdy, Rand. Hey, Evan Netta, thank you for that. Comes out to how many US abacus speeds? 4 US abacus speeds. That puts us 6 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Evan Netta says, gotta help that Joe Hills grow. Thank you very much. I think we do have some white concrete in my inventory. So we got white concrete, block of quartz, bone block, stem block, snow block. So we have like 7. So I think the snow block is the brightest. Pearlescent froglight ends up being second brightest. The bone block is actually surprisingly brighter than the stem block. But I think it's less bright than the quartz. If I'm like... The other thing is the white concrete. See, the white concrete's actually kind of cool and blue, whereas the other ones are more yellow. So, well, the whole wall is going to get turned into... It's going to get hardened with water that we drop there. So, okay. Okay, so when we stand on top of there, we are now directly on top of this one. And we are 4 blocks up, so we had... Wait, that doesn't seem right. Maybe I'm already doing this wrong. Yeah, the edges of the swirl could be a cooler white. That's true. Tango, too. Everybody's online. How to tango? Okay. Oh, boy. But yeah, maybe we put the white concrete here for these 3 here. And then... something kind of like that. And then we get up to there. Whoops. Okay. So then this is maybe quartz with snow in the middle. Actually, maybe this is a bone block here. This is gonna need a second pass. I'm just looking at this, and this is... This is not selling what we want to sell here. Oh, boy. Yeah, I definitely don't have my head wrapped around this part of the palette very well, and that's gonna cause us a lot of heartache here. So, once again, we're just gonna do this as a bad first draft, and to come back and do a second pass once we have it roughly in place. Tracy, thank you very much for the 5, who says, Happy Friday, Joe. Grow well. Appreciate it. That puts us 1 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. Okay. So if I am standing now 1, 2, 3 blocks over from there. Yep. Okay. And then how many blocks up am I? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blocks up. Okay, so I need to figure out this bit. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, it looks like we got another tip rolling in from Magenta for 1. That's going to get us evenly to our next face camera expansion. So here we go. Please direct your attention down here to slot 9, where I've been putting the hot in the hot bar. So I can say, howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanded as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee, dee-da-dee-da-dee-dee-dee. And then thank you also to McDavid, who tips 5 and says, keep it up. I'm doing my best. This is definitely... I just need to make peace with the fact this is going to be a draft. This is a first attempt, and it's not going to be perfect. That's okay. That's okay. First draft. Get that good, confident energy here. Okay, so that's going to go there. Okay. So now I am 7 up on top of that one. So boy, Nope, Queen says a first draft only has one job, to exist. This definitely exists, so you're doing great. Yeah, thanks. Musclebuff says, are you interested in palette suggestions? That's more of a second round thing. At this point, we're just trying to get the rough structure in place in a way that's, like, identifiable, so that when I come back through, I can know where I'm at and do this better. NJ, why are you lying? That's not the case. That's evidently not the case. Okay, so we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we are above that now. So this one should be that. And then we'll have... That was a question. Oh, okay. It was a very weird question. It's a very oddly specific question that has nothing to do... It's untethered from reality. It's like if you were like... Did you leave an ice cream cake in your car? Or it's more like you saying, Someone left an ice cream cake on the roof of your car, Joe? Question mark? Like, right? That makes it sound like, did they? That's an oddly specific question. Why would you ask that if that wasn't if that wasn't at least possibly the case? Yeah, now that I'm saying that, you know how we talked about plausible threats? Yeah. I feel like you mess with me and I'm gonna leave an ice cream cake on the roof of your car at random 5 times a year. That's a oddly plausible threat. That would not be fun to wash off. Okay. So, let's see. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 up now. So from there, I think we're going to want to go over... How do we want to handle this? We're running out of mushroom stems, too, which I don't love. We're establishing a sense of the swirliness, at least. That's if we get that right, that alone is huge here. Hey, welcome, Incredibike. Okay. Okay, so let's see. We are currently 1 up from that. So I think I actually want to have that one be part of this here. And also kind of come around like up and over like that. NJ, I just didn't understand what you were saying. I am not trying to be particularly mean. I just thought like you were asking something in a very like it sounded like you were trying to tell me to go do something by stating a fact with it was weirdly like the I don't know. I was responding with the same level of focus that I felt like your comment had. So I don't know. If your comment wasn't weirdly focused, then my response was not proportional. But that's yeah. But I wasn't trying to escalate anything. I was trying to respond in kind. Okay, so this is gonna go like that. almost feels like... There should maybe be a second snow block. Okay. Then I'll have that come there. That feels a little better. I think I want some light blue terracotta in here. I don't know why I don't have any. Seems like a pretty notable gap. So here's some light blue dye. We have some spare terracotta. Sparicotta. Okay. Light blue terracotta. Boy, I really feel like I don't have enough blocks for what I'm doing, and my inventory is just complete and full anyway. It's too limited a palette to express the majesty of this galaxy. Okay. Okay, so we got both snow blocks there. And we're gonna have, I think, the light blue terracotta there. And there. Light gray terracotta here. Let's maybe put in some more scaffolding up on the back here. Okay. So I think we're going to want to have this come up like that, maybe. So now we are... Yeah, that seems about right. Okay. Brown concrete here. Okay. Boy, this is a challenge. I have a feeling that these are going to come up and over around like this. Here. Some brown terracotta in here. And then it looks like that actually gets pretty aggressive. Like, goes over just straight up like 3 over here, because it's a hard turn for the spiral. Am I reading that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So... is that where we're at? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay. Okay, so this just kind of sweeps this way pretty aggressively. Actually, maybe not that aggressively. Fredbot, it was a gift from Corrales. It's not a sponsored thing, so I don't feel comfortable saying the name of it. Also, I don't know it. I don't know the name of it. It was a gift. Like, so I was just like, I feel kind of bad not telling this guy this answer. But then I'm looking at the thing and I'm like, I have no idea what the actual, like, model is, or it's just the keyboard I have. Whoop, whoop. Sorry. Oh. It's like, wow, I'm worse at this than I thought I was going to be. Okay, so let's fly away from this thing for a second and just let's fly away and just give this a break. Because looking at that zoomed in version, whoa, this is new. Can you see my thing from over here? No, dang it. I want Cub to be able to see my cool stuff from his cool stuff. It's kind of a shame. Okay, look at that. Actually, like in the distance here, when you're not all zoomed in on it, that actually kind of does an okay job of conveying the overall swirliness and stuff. I think I might need to, like, maybe swap a block or two here. Wait, whoops. But because, yeah, the way that was meeting, it didn't convey the same sense of motion. Yeah. Okay. Whoops. Fell through it. Okay. Dang it. It's very hard to land in Minecraft. Okay. So this right here. Let's look at this chunk. This is the directly adjacent the snow bit. We need kind of a purplish, bluish thing here. Actually, you know what? This that might just be the way to go. Oops. Like that, and then actually putting this one in here kind of will convey that swirl a little better. Where that one, this one white block here, this light color one is going to be off. That needs to go and be replaced by something. Boy. I'm gonna swap it out with that. Yeah, that'll convey a good swirl. Okay. Okay. So, boy. I just need to take a minute and look at this and like wrap my head around what we've got so far, and then we're gonna keep moving. Like I said, it's a first draft. It doesn't have to be perfect. But yeah, looking at that like in the distance, that's pretty okay. Looks like we got a tip rolling in. Let's see who that's from. Thank you very much to Incredimike for tipping 20, who says Happy Friday, Joe. Thank you, Incredimike. That's gonna get us 5 past our next expansion. So let's continue with the show. Expand, Joe. Do. So that puts us 15 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Andrew Webb says, I was here the other day and had to mute the stream when they started talking about the barrel scene from The Hobbit. I've read that scene now. Wait, were you worried about spoilers, or were you like, I need to mute and immediately go read this because it's so good I need to go do that? Welcome, Gusty Gale. We are working on the core of this crazy spiral galaxy. This is like one of the like defining pieces of this side of the back box. This is actually maybe the biggest single galaxy. I mean, some of these other galaxies might be larger, they're just further away, but this is the largest single point of interest on the entire machine, is this one galaxy we are working on right here. And, whoo boy, it's a challenge. It is a challenge. But we're getting it done. Let's go ahead and fly back. How's my elytra doing? 41 durability, not too bad. Might be time to go repair some stuff, though. Because we are at the 1 hour mark, so that's a good time to take a break from what we're doing and repair some things. Or at least swap out. Let's at least swap it out. Do I have my other... I think my other elytra isn't broken yet. Yeah, this one's fine. Why are all of those in there instead of the Tots and Chops box? Honestly, it's the worst time ever to move stuff between boxes because my inventory is so full. We're not doing it. Okay. So, back out. Okay. So I'm definitely going to need some of the green frog lights down in other parts of this mess. Let's see, how do we want to approach this? Part of me wants to just keep working outward from the center, because that's got me thinking in terms of the motion of the spiral, which is helpful. But I need to zoom back in and figure out where I'm at with everything before I can do that too aggressively. We also do have these other cool things, right? There's a lot of cool stuff like right adjacent to this galaxy here. Okay. Okay, so we got some grays in there. I am a little worried we don't have enough mushroom stems to keep on this part, but okay. If I'm standing right here, I am 4 blocks up from that. Okay, and a little bit of white concrete here might go a long way. Actually, maybe though, maybe light gray concrete would be more appropriate. Or actually, oh, this actually feels right, yeah. Because that's going to continue kind of that swirl more. Yeah, okay. Okay. Thinking about that, and then we put the light gray, like, here. Okay. So I feel like this going here makes sense. As does these two there. And then real quickly we descend into brown and then gray terracotta to the wall. Then we're going to have just a couple of black concrete powders in here, it looks like. Whoa, don't fall off the side. Thank you, Artisy, for the raid. Since you just came in, I might as well show you what I'm working on. It's a galaxy! We're working on a galaxy up here. It looks a lot better in the distance than it does on the zoomed-in version, I'll tell you that. But, I'm excited. Okay, I forgot to get out the rockets. We do need those. Okay. So. So, actually, maybe... Yeah, just the way these values are in here. I think we want, actually, to have this be a black terracotta. Ooh, we're running low on that. We're gonna have to go get more. Yeah, okay, so we need more mushroom stems. We need more mushroom blocks, and we need more black terracotta. Let's... But we're making such good progress. I don't want to... Okay, let's just... We won't need those blocks for this part over on this side, so... Let's come back this way for a minute. Okay. So, if I zoom this out just a scotch, you can see me there. Okay. Okay. So I am directly, so this is this L here is cradling the whole thing. And I am basically next to that. So I need... Okay, so what did we use for the bottom of the L? We used brown terracotta. Okay, so that's not ideal, but it'll do. This really should be more desaturated, whatever we actually put here. Boy, there's not a lot of great options for desaturated blocks along those lines, though. Because it feels like this one needs to mirror that. Yeah. Like, this is almost like a cyan terracotta? That doesn't feel right. And then we get into these greens. Oh, boy. Yeah, maybe this is not a challenge I am up for quite yet. Yeah, because we're going to have these pinks coming up. I mean, we could try putting a brown concrete in here. It's not ideal, but it at least conveys the right sense of motion. And then that would continue to swoop up there like so. Okay. So we are now on this row, and we are how many blocks up? 5 blocks up. So we're there. Okay. Okay. Boy, it really seems like at this point, then we need maybe that one there. It's not perfect, but then that one there, which is also not perfect. I'm making a lot of imperfect choices, but still trying to convey the overall swoosh to the thing. Boy, I don't like a lot of these earlier decisions I made. But, yeah, that's kind of how we're dealing with it. So, okay, we're going to go up to here. So there was some light gray concrete, so maybe we bring in some white concrete now. Or maybe we just keep the light gray to continue the spiral sense. Yeah, I don't want to use wood on the first pass. I'm trying to do this without wood or stone. We are using brown mushroom. I'm trying to avoid wool, wood, stone, coral. I'm trying to primarily use concrete, terracotta, and a few other accent blocks where necessary, like quartz or... Now, the thing is, that's... For the second pass, we might come back in and use more of those other blocks. But for the first pass, just to keep my inventory relatively clear and to make... So, because the problem is if I start using wood on this, I'm going to also end up, like, needing to gather way more resources. It's easier to dye terracotta and concrete. And wool is very old school pixel art in the game. Like, it reminds me of, like, Minecraft 10 years ago. And so, like, a lot of the pixel art that I did early on would have had wool in it. So I'm trying something different here. It might be that we come back to this and I'm like, okay, for certain galaxies, wool is the right tool for the job. But we're not gonna... That's not our opening play. Inventory struggle is real. Anything we can do to keep the inventory small. I think it'll also help with the texturing overall if it's more consistent. I mean, a few blocks of wool in here won't matter too much, but even the few pumpkins we have kind of feel kind of out of place. Yeah, this is the rough draft first pass. So I have mixed feelings about the pumpkins in there from a texture standpoint. But they do really work well for some of these lit up orange bits, so... Okay. Dang it. Okay. Boy. Yeah, so this whole galaxy is going to sweep all the way out to where I'm standing here. Like, this thing goes broad. I don't think there's any way to do this without going and getting more mushroom stems and black terracotta at this point. Howdy, Aldo. Welcome. Glad you could join us. So we're going to just dump... Whoops. Dang it. Great fly in there. We've got a box called Galaxies stuff that we can just dump a lot of these. So we're going to dump the snow blocks, the quartz, the white concrete, the bones we need to hold on to. We need to get more mushroom stems. So we're just going to clear out 9 of our inventory slots for the moment. And that should be enough to go get more stuff. Okay, so for the black terracotta, that's relatively straightforward. Oh, we had more black terracotta. Great. So we'll just put that in our inventory. For the mushroom stems, we need to go to our mushroom area and level some of those up. And then hit them with the axe. Okay. Okay. So if you haven't seen the other side of the machine, we have like the name spray painted on there, basically. Okay, so somewhere over here, yeah, we got plenty of bone blocks, and plenty of bone meal, and plenty of mushrooms. So we can come over here and mushroom up these. Okay. Now, I don't think you can do these underneath. They're too close together. So we're going to just go up to the top here. Whoops. Oh boy. Not doing great on that, huh? Okay. People in the YouTube chat are arguing about whether it's too early for a remake of a movie based on a book. I mean, that's like saying it's too early to stage another play. Like an adaptation of a book or a staging of a play can be done by 100 different directors all over the country, right? Like, there's people who, like, I could understand saying, like, hey, somebody made a movie, we don't need another movie of that movie. But if somebody adapts something to the screen, well, that doesn't mean other people can't adapt it too. I mean, if you've seen Glengarry Glen Ross, it's a great movie, but it's based on a play, and honestly, I'd be happy to see way more Glengarry Glen Ross productions. I don't think that... Now, I don't think the same people should be adapting it. You know, you need a new director, you need new producers. It should be like you don't want one guy staging The Tempest every year, right? But it's good for there to be different stagings of The Tempest all over the world continuously, right? Like, you get cool different performances informed by different people, right? NJ says that's not a movie I've seen yet. Glengarry Glen Ross, strongly recommend it. The opening monologue by Alex Baldwin is very good. Or Alec Baldwin. But yeah, I'm not sure that adaptation rights should be exclusive. Like, I feel like somebody should either say, I want people to make movies out of this, or I don't. But if somebody said, hey, I wrote a book, if you want to make a movie out of it, you can. You just have to give me, you know, $5 million up front and a percentage of the sales, right? And then anyone who with $5 million up front or and a percentage of the sales could just go make a movie based off that book, and then we get a bunch of different visions of it, right? We don't... Because, like, when you write a play, you basically say, hey, anybody who wants to make this play, please send me X amount of money to stage it, right? And I could understand that some authors don't want every book they made turned into a movie, but I feel like it'd be cool if, when an author did want to have a movie made, they basically said, hey, this is now open to anybody who wants to. Because like I would be way more interested in like if one summer there were 3 different versions of boy. Howdy, Impulse. If one summer there were 3 different versions of the Rhythm of War that came out, I'd be really curious to go watch them and compare them, right? Like, when the show Once Upon a Time came out at the same year as Grimm, I watched both shows because I was curious to see how they did different takes on fairy tales. I wasn't particularly interested in fairy tales, but the idea of 2 different groups trying a similar challenge at the same time was intriguing to me. So I ended up watching like 4 or 5 seasons of both shows when I wouldn't have even started watching either show otherwise, just because there were 2 of them, and I was curious. But yeah, I think the problem is that it's too hard to make a film of The Hobbit. If we had people putting out new versions of The Hobbit as often as they put out new versions of Hamlet, I'd be happy. Yeah, seeing how different groups interpreted Sherlock was really neat. Quill says, all right, I'm kind of warming up to the idea here. I mean, that's the thing, is I'm not trying to defend these people in particular, because like I said, I think they're cowards for sitting on the rights and not letting other people make more Hobbit movies. But, you know. I'm not afraid to call them out for that. Okay, so let's put some of this black concrete powder back. Let's reclaim. So we're up to 41 mushroom stems. That might be enough to hold us over. Emily W. says, Once Upon a Time was a really good show at the beginning, but later seasons they completely changed the formula and got rid of most of the main characters, and I gave up on it. Yeah, I wasn't able to watch either show through its conclusion. Like, Grimm kind of went off the rails at one point, and I was just like, I don't think you're gonna get me back. Okay, so we need light gray dye here. So in order to make that, let's put the scaffolds up for a bit. Because, yeah, we need to make more light gray concrete. Yeah, I'm overall pro-public domain, too. So... Okay. Whew. Let's think about what we need to do here. The concrete powder thing. We might have concrete powder or concrete somewhere in here already. Okay, that's concrete powder. Okay, here's cyan concrete. We're not using cyan concrete anywhere on this that I can think of, or blue concrete. So I think I can just safely recolor some of that. I don't know if I want to recolor all of it, because I might want to use some of that later. So let's grab the lime concrete, too. And we'll take half and half. To make more light gray concrete. Okay. Okay, that's not looking too terrible up there. My drink is empty though, and so I do think it is time to take a hydration break. Let's go ahead and hit that real quick. See who we need to thank. Boom, 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 boom. Looks like NJ requested line, so we're gonna go ahead and put that on now, and then I'll be back in 4 minutes.
Power line to convey a certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all downtown. Lines of connection, communication, not the borders of boundaries that slice and dice a nation. Divided by the chalk lines of disreputable history, past failures are laid out as we shrug with absent mystery. Those bodies left behind us while we amble on ahead, fearful of the wrong things from newspapers unread. Before I tell you what to do or you try to tell me, let's all see what's been done and where we could have been. By knowing what's before us, the path might clear ahead and focus on new obstacles uncharted by the dead. Power line from a gurgling turbine, a telephone line from a quiet room, a metro line from across the city. Maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon. They say across the fence line the grass is always butcherous, but we're not corralling cattle, fearing wranglers about the murders. When we look out past dividers, we're unsurprised to see more folks erecting fences, becoming detainees. Before I worry about you or you worry about me, let's all dwell on ourselves, we're the private enemy. Becoming who we're meant to, virtuous and creative, we won't dread the different, the strange or unrelated. A power line to convey certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Let's see how this looks at night. We got the scaffolds there that are kind of breaking it up a bit, but you know what? I think that the strategy of having the lights surrounding the snow in the center actually does work a little bit well. So, that's cool. It's always good to see when something isn't a complete failure. I was kind of expecting to hate this first draft, but we're further along than I thought we would be. It's promising. It's still a first draft. I'm not going to leave it like this forever, but whew, there was a lot of ways I was worried this was going to go sideways. There's not 10 hermits on. It's just me and Tango. I need to put my streaming indicator on. Okay. So, let's look at this real quick here. Now that I've got the additional black terracotta, I feel like we should maybe roll up that way. Oh, I forgot to put the extra dye down in here. Extra dye goes away. Okay. So, let's move that up a little. Let's look at Photoshop. So there's definitely some like dust clouds and stuff off here that are going to be visible. Oh boy, how do we even want to do this? Yeah, I'm kind of looking, well, For one thing, let's warm up a bit. It is freezing in here. I mean, it's not freezing, it's 70, but it feels cold. Okay. So as long as I don't cover my shoulders, y'all can't see it. There we go. No fleece on my shoulders, but fleece everywhere else. Okay. So, how do we want to approach this problem? So this 1, 2, 3, and then it goes back down, it looks like. Okay. Boy. Sorry, I'm making a lot of sighing sounds, but like, this is kind of just awkwardly brownish gray. Okay. So this one here is that's 7 blocks up from there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay. So directly above that one, it gets, boy. It looks like this would just kind of generally continue here with maybe more of a okay. So then that's going to go there. It looks like we actually have a black terracotta in here. This is going to be kind of bleh. Not sure how I feel about this. Dead Brain says, what is the thing you're using for that color? Black terracotta? So either way, that goes there, and then this one probably should be a cyan terracotta here. It'll complement that gray nicely. And then above it, probably another one of these, honestly. This kind of needs to go up like this, and then we actually get a black concrete powder in there. Couple black concrete powders. Let's add some more scaffold. Oh, I'm out of scaffolding. I put it away. Okay. Let's also make sure we haven't missed any tips rolling in while I was on my hydration break. Nope, we haven't. Just as a reminder, we are, let's see, $15 away from the next face camera expansion. And tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. So, okay, brown terracotta, normal terracotta. Why do we come down here for scaffolds? If we sing about the scaffolds, we might not forget we're looking for scaffolds. Yeah, it's true. Okay, we've got 2 stacks of cyan terracotta. So let's go ahead and cycle that other one out. Okay. Yeah, we don't really have this very organized at all. It's fine. Okay. What are we looking for? Scaffolds. Yeah, found them. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's just like a lot of dust coming off of this thing is the general feel of it. And then we start getting over to here where we've got like these other stars and stuff. We got this other outgassing of dust and stars here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out what we're doing for this bit. Romgo says, love the pinball machine. Thank you. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Okay. So. Okay. Howdy, Danny. Okay. Okay, so how do we want to do this? We got this coming up and around. So where am I standing right now? Let's figure that out in relation to Photoshop. I'm standing 3 blocks over and 3 blocks up from here. So I'm standing there. Ooh. That actually looks like maybe it needs a second. Well, boy, I don't love that. Okay, so that's the one up there. And then gray concrete, light gray terracotta. Maybe light gray terracotta coming down here? It's gonna fit. That gets me up to here. And then it almost looks like... Oh no, I'm totally misreading this. Okay. Gosh, okay, that's fine. And of course it's bedtime already. Let's maybe make a bed. I feel like I was going to make a bed before and then I didn't for some reason. So now I'm wondering what the reason was. Was it a good reason? Dang it. Is it because you can't put a bed right here and then get... Oh, if I put the bed here, I can't get back to the places with the stuff I need. Okay. Okay. So, up we go. Dang it. Ugh. Okay. I'm starting to get a little tired, it seems. Which is weird, because, like, I've had my coffee, but, like, I'm... Okay. Maybe I was already falling off this thing every 10 seconds. I just wasn't noticing it, because I was too tired to keep track of my failures. Now I'm just alert enough to keep track of my failures. And I'm like, wow, I'm falling off this a lot. Ooh. Okay, so... We are 3 blocks over, and 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks up. Okay, it really feels like a light gray concrete would go here. And then that brings us over to here. I mean... I don't love that, but... I'm not really sure how much better I can do this bit. I think we put, actually, this one here. Maybe like this. So that's going to help with our spiral too. But this is really grasping at straws here in terms of like correlating the colors and values. Seems like that is just gonna come up to here. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. How is my... Am I out of brown terracotta? No. Am I out of brown concrete? I am out of brown concrete. We'll have to deal with that next. Gray terracotta on top of that. Hey, Brosephine's here. Howdy, Brosephine. Sorry, I was like hyper-focused trying to work on the side of this pinball machine. It is themed after space telescopy. So we are trying to interpret pixel art of... basically, or we're creating pixel art from a James Webb Space Telescope image of the deep fields. I've got multiple cameras set up. One of them is me. Hi. The other one is the spectator camera on the far right, so when I fly in front of here, you should see me pop in. Yay, it's me. So that way I can see live what I'm doing. We've got a Photoshop capture in the above me part up there. Yay. Let's see. We actually just needed to stop and grab more brown terracotta. No, brown concrete. Let's grab some concrete here. Can take some of this yellow concrete. Thank you, Brucephine. I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out so far. But yeah, we are... Let's see. It took about 24 hours to do this side of the cabinet. Took about 5 hours to do the front of the cabinet here. This is a lot easier because there's a big cutout for the coin door and the start button and stuff. If I stop somewhere, it's easier to see. But yeah, so the front of this took about 5 hours. The side of the cabinet, the lower side here, took 24. And we are into hour 6 or 7 of working on this back box up here. And the Galaxy spiral thing here we are looking at. If I zoom out in Photoshop, you'll see this is like one of the largest like points of interest in the whole thing. So basically there's like, I took one deep field photo and made a wraparound image cutout for the pinball machine. So, yep. I'm not using anything that tells me what color values to use what blocks for or anything. I'm just interpreting this by eyeballing it, which is more artisanal, I think. Okay, so I of course am now standing in a slightly different area than where I was before I went and got that extra concrete. Monsieur Limpe says, "Are you onto the left side now?" Nope, we are still on the right side of the machine. Doing the right back box. I mean, we're on the left half of the right side. If I zoom out here, you can kind of see it. Making galaxies. Okay. So let's it's hard. I've got the second camera on the laptop, so I have to kind of look over there and pilot that. Okay. Gemini says it sounds way more fun than jamming TCG. Let's see. I mean, we are like weeks behind on this project because of GMing TCG. Okay. Dang it. Let's use the bed. Come on. There it is. Okay. Okay, so we're up here. Let's maybe zoom out just a little bit over there. Okay. I think I've got to start pulling this back and over. So, let's see. If I'm looking at this block here, what does that correspond to? Okay, that gray block is this one. So, that kind of makes, there's a kind of a gray L in there. Sounds like a Kryptonian name a little bit. But, okay. Boy, I don't know. I almost feel like a light gray terracotta here is appropriate. But maybe just a light gray concrete. It actually kind of looks like there would be two of those there. I'm really stretching here. Let's do that. Okay, so Borealis Lore says that this kind of looks like a pixel art pinball. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. Just as a quick reminder, we are 15 away from the next Face Camera expansion milestone. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. is going to be... Okay, so then I'm back over here. Looking at that, and I'm not loving it, but once again, this is first draft. Just trying to get it done. I feel like I need a cyan terracotta or something there, but I don't know. You know what might actually have been better than that would be stem block in here. Okay. Okay. This seems somewhat reasonable. Those blues in there are way too dark, but whatever. We'll fix that in the second pass. Hey, Daniel J. McGrill. My week's been okay. Busy. Exhausting. Okay. I feel like... Where we have that 4 gray ones, we should have some stem blocks in there. How did I actually handle that? That is... Okay, so these blocks up here, that's 3 above those. So, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that one needs to go. It needs to be more of a stem block. Whoops. Oh, boy. Okay. Hey, we got a tip rolling in. Thank you very much to Edward for the 20, who says, just thanks for the entertainment. Well, thank you very much, Edward. That's going to get us 5 past our next face camera expansion milestone, so here we go. Expand Joe. Do. And tips are welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills and YouTube Super Chat. That puts us 15 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. Okay. So, okay, we are hitting the 2-hour mark on this. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the progress on the whole, but we're also nowhere near, like, complete on this. So, you know, that's notable. Okay, so at the same level as that, 6 blocks away, we're going to have another 2 gray ones. So, currently 4 blocks away. Feels like that should be more like that then. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then these here need to be, whoops. I think another set of the white. Dang it. Yeah, I've got strip mushroom. I think. That's these, right? These are the mushroom stems. Oh wait, can you strip mushroom with an axe? Is that what you're saying? No. Okay. Um. hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Feels like maybe this should be a white stem there. Mushroom stem there. And then kind of is a greenish. Nola writes, it'd be crazy if people in real life spent the entire day building something, then slept on a bed right there on scaffolding out in the open. But it is an option people have. Okay, so it's gonna go kind of up like that, I guess. Oh, not exactly. Actually, looks like it might be more like this. Boy, I don't love this. Maybe we want more like that. And then like that. And then that again. I'm using Minecraft inventory. Okay. Okay, well... How many blocks up am I? I am 6 blocks up. Okay. Boy, this is... Sure is something. Okay, so let's try 2 stem blocks here. And then 2 of these here. And then... boy, maybe a gray... Light gray concrete here. It's gonna then come up and over that. Okay. So, let's see. I think my brain is starting to get too fried to do this. I've been going for a while. Yeah, 2 hours and 20 minutes of pixel art. Starting to catch up to me. But, like, we're making progress. I think this still counts as progress. This outer spiral is going to be weird no matter what we do. Yeah. Oh, it's almost 11. Yeah, I need to have lunch, or I'm gonna have problems for the rest of the day. But yeah, I think we're in a good place. Let's land somewhere and just eyeball it and appreciate it for a minute. I'm gonna do last call for tips. If you enjoy the Friday morning coffee stream, I know it has a different speed than everything else, but this is a good way to make sure that my week stays productive. Sometimes it's easy after a late night streaming and cleaning to be like, I don't know if I want to do anything Friday morning. But this helps me keep the momentum going. Hopefully it kept some of y'all company at work. Hey, Deadbrain52 says thank you for the stream. You're welcome. Emily says even 1 block at least counts as progress. Yep. Brosephine has a little emote holding a heart sign. Thank you, Brosephine. Evan Netta says, is there going to be a bonus stream today? This is the bonus stream today. There's going to be a nighttime stream at the normal time. But no, I need to edit and do taxes and do immigration paperwork and like 800 other things. This kind of makes sure I get at least some Minecraft in my day too. Before the rush to knock everything out before the weekend. So, I'm feeling okay about this. I really think we're going to come back and replace a lot of those blocks, but getting the rough structure in, getting the swooshiness, if we can get the spirality, the spirality, if we can show the motion or the twist of the thing, in this first draft, then I think that's going to be enough to really carry us through getting the rest of it done. And yeah, it's coming along. So, okay. Let's see if any last-minute tips rolled in and I need to thank people for. Doesn't look like it. Spiralicious, writes Nope Queen. Okay. Well, just doing a last-minute check to see if there's any messages I need to read or acknowledge. Okay. Doesn't look like it. So, alrighty. I think we are going to wrap up. Let's see who we are rating. Looks like... Looks like our friend XB Crafted is doing some mining and then some TCG. So we're going to / raid XB Crafted. When you get over there, our raid message is, howdy y'all, Joe Hills raid here. And until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills. Oh wait, you know what? Hold on. We can do this in person. We can do this in person. We can go dive bomb the raid. You got a totem. Howdy y'all, Joe Hills right here.